Welcome to Unboxing Alyss, the YouTube channel with that purple fox. Wait, that unboxes things. With that purple fox that unboxes things. Messed up my own intro. I'm Alyss Frost, and today we're going to finish up our month of Mele, or I guess I was going to call it Mele Madness, but I think that's actually Miss Mele's like Facebook page, so I'll just say month of Mele, or the Hawaiian horse, as I mentioned in the last video. Both of the enamel pin groupings that I'm showing you this month are by her, and we are going to finish up the month with her Pony Pride Pin Ponytail campaign. That is not the name of the campaign, I screwed that up, but it's ponies, and most of them have ponytails, and they're in the form of pride flags, so there you go. I kind of fixed it. Not really, but I tried. Yeah, unlike the first video, which the Guardians pins, the different characters were kind of paired up with each other for specific reasons, so I gave you a bit of backstory and all of that. In this shipment, there's like 27 pins. I don't have time to do that, so I will try to give you the name of the flag that's being featured on the character, and I got all of those from the Kickstarter page themselves. I do actually have a cheat sheet here. I'm sorry, I do not have all the flags memorized, so I will try and do my best. I believe I can actually read my notes. So we'll just get started with it. That is nothing, whatever. And this is 10 copies of something else, so I'm just going to put this off to the side for now. Alyss, hold that. Pixelated Alyss, hold that. So I'm just going to dive into it. I might make commentary here and there, but I'm not going to give you long, drawn-out backstories like I did before. This is... Dang it. These are all stickers, and there's a little mini pin in there. I'll actually try and save that for last, and also hopefully not forget about it. I will probably forget about it, but... Okay. First actual pin is Princess Luna, and I believe she is... Where is Luna? Gender fluid. So, again, if I'm wrong, please, you're free to yell at me in the comments, but I got this from the Kickstarter page. But here is Princess Luna with her... I just forgot what I said. Gender fluid ponytail. And just as a disclaimer, and Miss Mele or the Hawaiian horse put this on the Kickstarter for, you know, those of you who are really into My Little Pony or whatever, and you've got your little fan cannons and all of that. These pride things have nothing to do with that. She's just matching characters with colors. So that's all this is. She's not saying that Princess Luna is, you know, gender fluid or whatever it is. It's just we're matching colors. That's all we're doing here. So don't at me, or her for that matter. Next we have Princess Celestia, and I can't remember what this flag is. Princess Celestia, I think it's polysexual? Yeah, polysexual. Princess Celestia with a polysexual pin. And all these pins have, like, glitter in them. A lot of glitter, like a ridiculous amount of glitter. I think virtually all of the ponytails are going to have glitter in there. There might be some other parts depending on what character it is. But here's Princess Celestia. Whoops. There we go. We'll do that. Polysexual. There we go. Again, I don't know half of the flags, so I'm going to use my cheat sheet. Next, we've got Fluttershy, sporting the trans flag. That one I do know. The LGBT flags, I do know those, plus a couple others. Beyond that, I'm not super familiar with them. I'm sorry. There are a lot of flags. There's a lot of, you know, genders, a lot of orientations. So I don't have them memorized. Next. Oh, we got Rarity, who I think is Ace. Yeah, Rarity's Ace. So we got asexual Rarity. I really like that. I really love that flag for whatever reason. I don't think I am Ace, but I'm still thinking about it, honestly. I'm not really sure. Sex is really something that's important to me. Oh, crap. Oh, someone's on the floor. Give me 1 second. I'm back. And it was Cadence who fell on the floor. I forgot which Cadence this is. It's not Ace, so it has to be non-binary. So this is non-binary Cadence. Hopefully you can see that. I know there's sun and stuff streaming through. I'm sorry about that. And the light is on my camera, just so this place will have a bit more light when I do my videos. But there might be some glare. I'm sorry about that. You guys know I'll take pictures at the end, so you'll get better pictures, or like decent pictures of them. I won't say better because they're not great pictures, but I try. See if we can not drop any more. Oh my god. Okay, so now we have, I believe it's bigender? Yeah, bigender Starlight. So we got bigender Starlight Glimmer. I really like the colors. And these pins are pretty big. I think they're all like 2.5 inches. So Yeah, Miss Mele or the Hawaiian horse is she makes some darn big pins, which I really like. It's the downside, I guess, is I don't have a ton of Eda bags. I mean, I have way more than I should, but for like the Eda bags where I'd put these pins, so like the book bag, like the multi fandom and the everyday essential, these pins are huge. So there's no way in heck I could have all of these pins in one bag. It is not going to happen. They're just too big, and there's too many of them. I grabbed two. After, I think that was Starlight, we've got, I know this is Derpy, what is it? Aromantic. So we have an Aromantic Derpy, a very big fan favorite, like, background character. Like, for the longest time, she didn't have any lines, but she was just in the background, and people loved her because her eyes, she had, like, wall eyes. Her eyes were, like, off. I think it was an animation error, and people just fell in love with her. So, there's that. Oopsie. Pinky, you're upside down. We've got, this one I did have to look up because it actually wasn't online. The main six, it wasn't written what they were, though 5 of the 6 of them I knew. Pinky I do not know, so this one I believe is pansexual. With lovely sparklies in her hair, so there's Pinkie Pie. Pinkie Pie. After Pinkie Pie, oh shoot. The one I grabbed before, I just hit myself in the nose, that's what the sound was. Okay, we got Twilight Sparkle, and she is, I think she's bisexual. Yeah, that one I should know. It's kind of hard to see the darker colors together, so forgive me. But yeah, Twilight Sparkle has the bisexual flag in her hair. Again, these are all just based on the coloration of the pony, not on their, actual perceived sexualities or anything like that. I think that one works really, really well considering her coloration. That one I would do absolute last. Let's see. Next we got Applejacks. We got another one of the main 6. I believe these are the lesbian flag colors. Yes, so Applejack, lesbian flag colors. And actually, fun fact, well, it was left up to interpretation at the very end of the series, but this might actually ring true for her. She might actually be a lesbian character. What happened in the last episode, a lot of people are thinking, yeah, she is a lesbian character, or at least has an attraction to women, because we were thinking her partner is female. After that, we've got DJ. I think DJ is one of the, no, my character's last. The second to last character that was made. DJ Pone 3, we really hate that name. DJ Pony is what I'm going to call her, but it's technically Pone 3. She is representing polyamory. A lot of these flags, there's only one character representing them, but there are several that have multiples. And there's DJ representing polyamory. I kind of want to do the bigger ones last, so if I see them, I am going to pull them out and off to the side. Okay, next we got Smolder, a member of the Young Six, also from Gen 4, just, one of the group of 6 students that were from all different species. There was one pony, but there were 5 others, and Smolder is one of those young students. He is a dragon, and oh shoot, I think I skipped her. Oh no, I don't know which one she is. Yeah, I didn't write down Smolder by mistake. I completely skipped her. So, yeah, I will try and find out what this flag is, because I'm not recognizing it at all. And I'll try and put it in the edits, but I'll go ahead and show you the pin, because the pin is still cute. I do not know what the flag is, and for whatever reason, I missed it when I was writing down my notes. So, because Smolder isn't written down at all, I do not remember writing her down. So, let's go to the next character. I'm not going to say pony, because not all of these are ponies. Grabbing 7 again. Okay, we've got Shining Armor. I believe he is also bisexual. Again, his hair, not the character. Shining Armor. Yeah, he is bisexual flag in his hair. It's weird seeing him with a ponytail because his hair is not that long in this show. I'm not a huge fan of this one. I kind of wish, since his character is white with blue hair. I was thinking the man-loving man flag, or the gay male flag, which I believe is a bunch of shade of blues, kind of like the lesbian flag. It's kind of more shades of like pinkish. So I was hoping he would be given that flag for the hair, but it didn't happen. And looking at Sakura, I'm not sure why he's given a ponytail. I know this is the Ponytail Pride group, but like a character I haven't come to yet doesn't have a ponytail. That's just her natural hair. And she wasn't given a ponytail, we kept her natural hair. Actually, same with Zip, who doesn't have enough hair to make a ponytail, so it's kind of weird that Shining Armor has one, because I don't think he has that much hair. Next, we've got Trixie. Big fan favorite. A friend of mine really loves Trixie a lot. I feel like she learned virtually nothing. Well, she's learned some things, but not as much. She probably should have in the show. But she's still a very fun character. So here's the great and powerful Trixie with a trans flag for hair. Okay. Whoops. Keep grabbing and missing, and then grabbing like 7. Why does that keep happening? Now we got my least favorite character of the entire series of Gen 4. Rainbow Dash. And, I mean, we put her hair in a ponytail and we're done. This is her natural hair for the most part. So not much has changed. Not at all surprised that she is just the rainbow flag because that is her hair all of the time. But that is Rainbow Dash. Go away, Rainbow Dash. I do not care for you very much. She's a huge fan favorite as well. I'm sure I'll get tons of hate comments because I do not care for Rainbow Dash. But I'm entitled to my opinion. So we've got Autumn Blaze next, also a non-pony. She's actually a Kieran. I'm working on a Kieran character myself. Autumn Blaze is adorable and very bubbly, and she was a fantastic character in the show. And she has I believe it's pastel rainbow, so we got another rainbow flag. Part of it is, actually it's not her hair. We kept the hair the normal color, from what I can see in the suit. But we have just like a little rainbow on the side, and her Kieran tail has the rainbow in it. Considering the song she sang had rainbows in it, that actually works. So, really cool. Nope. I keep grabbing 2, oh my god. There. Next is Zip Storm. I believe she is the only character from Gen 5 who made it in this group. Which surprises me. Whenever I see art of the current generation, Gen 5, it's usually not Starlight, what's her name? Sunny Star Scout, Izzy Moonbow, and Pip Petals. Zip is forgotten pretty often, and Hitch is constantly forgotten, which sucks because he is the only male. But yeah, I'm happy to see Zip here, as she is my favorite character from Gen 5, and she is also Rainbow Flag. Oh, I put this one down here. We'll just grab this one. I just put it down because we grabbed 2, but it's still a short one. This is the one I was talking about earlier, Zecora. Also technically not a pony, as zebras are technically not, ponies. But she is awesome. She was not done the best in the show. She was very much the Magic Negro character, which as a black person annoys the crap out of me. But I still do love her character, and she was actually a very popular character. Her hair is the ace flag, or asexual flag. I think there's 3 of those, and there's like 3 of something else too. Some of these were popular. Ace, and Rainbow had 3. That might be it. That might be it for the 3s. So, but yeah, there's Zecora. Love her adorable mask. That is honestly something I would see in my dad's basement. He is from Nigeria, so he has quite a few masks and things, in his basement. He's brought a lot of things back from Nigeria, and her mask reminds me of his. Zecora is awesome. She solves like half of their problems. Next, we've got Sunset Shimmer. She is kind of unique. She is not from the main show. She is from the Equestria Girls, where they took our main 6 and the characters from Friendship is Magic and put them in a high school setting and made them human, and I hated it more than life itself. So I really don't like Equestria Girls. I'm fine with Sunset as a character. I just don't know much of anything about her because I didn't like Equestria Girls. But there's actually 2 of her, so I will pull out another one and eventually when I find it. This one I believe is Arrow Ace. So I'll show you Sunset with the Arrow Ace flag in her hair. I did have to look that one up. I had no idea what that one looked like, but there it is. And again, she's a fine character. I just really hate the Equestria Girls. These are the bigger pins, so we'll put them down. That is a bigger pin. I will put it down. There should be a couple more in here. There is the second cadence. We do have a couple, 2 sunsets, and we have 2 cadences. I think a person actually, sponsored a second cadence. This one should be Ace. I think it's Ace, or it might be non-binary. I might have already shown you one or the other, but there's the other pin. Fix it. I don't know which one I showed you. It's hard to see darker colors in the suit, but here's the second cadence. Put that there. I'm trying to keep these in order, so it's easier for me in editing when I put them in there. We've got a few more. Again, I'm trying to fly through these because we have so darn many. Here is the second sunset. I believe this is the lesbian flag. So there is that. Whoops. I think I bent her. I'm sorry. And that might be it for the standard size pins. That is an order form. I don't think anything's in it. It's like a very, oh, it's got an envelope in it. I'm not sure what that, oh, what, oh. Oh, it's just heavy duty paper. So thank you, and it's get the order. So I'll just toss that so it's not in my way. There is one final pin in here. It should be Spike. Yes, exactly. It is Spike, our genderqueer dragon. I think that is it. Spike. Yep, genderqueer. Spike, one of 2 dragons featured in this series. He is very close to the main 6 and Gen 4. And he's significantly better than the dragon character in Gen 5. I hate Sparky Sparkaroni so much. I really hate that character. As does many, many other people. But anyhow, those are all the smaller pins. Smaller pins as they're all 2.5 inches. But there's quite a variety here, and honestly, no matter what your orientation, chances are you'll find it here. I'm really excited to show these in my bag, especially during LGBTQ month next year, because I did the first round of pins this year, and I'm really excited to do these next year. We're not quite done. We have 5 more pins, and they are 3.5 inches. The characters themselves in the show tend to be bigger. So we're going to start with Discord. I might need both my paws for this. As you can see, he is huge. He is our Lord of Chaos. He is awesome. I'm currently trying to make a neck pillow of him, so next time I travel, I will have the freakiest looking neck pillow on the plane. But he's fantastic, and he is my flag, the ally flag. I'm really happy that was featured. It technically doesn't have to be because it is not really an orientation, but I appreciate it. I appreciate that it exists. We'll start a new pile here because Spike is practically falling off as it is. Next, we have Chrysalis. I do not remember which one hers is. It's agender. Okay. So Chrysalis is agender. Again, super huge freaking pin. She's also a huge fan favorite. She's one of the, a big favorite for the villains. Discord is also a villain. Pretty much all of these will be villains. These last 4 or 5. The last one was in the Transform. I guess I wouldn't really count him as a villain, but Chrysalis definitely is, and she stayed that way for the rest of the show. And she was great. We have Nightmare Moon. This is essentially evil Luna. It's Princess Luna, except like taken over by evilness or whatever. So she was the first villain we saw on the show. She was featured in episodes 1 and 2 of season 1. She is fantastic. I actually like Princess Luna's design a lot better, but Nightmare Moon still looks really cool. And I'm sorry I completely glossed over her flag. I will take my paws off because I can't turn the page with my paws. She's on the second page. She is demisexual, so that is what you're looking at here. Here. Put my paw back on. Actually, I'm going to need that second page. Yeah. Maybe I won't. I should be fine, actually, but whatever. So, next. Okay, I just did Nightmare Moon. Am I putting things in the wrong pile? Yes, I am. Darn it! Okay, Nightmare Moon, go that way. This next one is Daybreaker. She was only featured in one episode, but people fell in love with her as well. She is essentially evil Celestia. So Nightmare Moon is evil Princess Luna, and Daybreaker is evil Princess Celestia, though she never really came to fruition. It was kind of a dream thing. Nightmare Moon was very much a real villain, but Daybreaker still looks awesome, and the flag she is representing is intersex. Really, really cool. A lot of glitter in these, especially. I think it's her hair. Let's see, with Chrysalis or Nightmare. I think a lot of the glitter's in their hair and some parts of the flag as well. This final one I want to say for last because I actually sponsored a pin. I kept, we kept unlocking more pins and people kept sponsoring either pins that were coming up. They wanted to make sure they made it, or there are people that sponsored their own pins. So some of these are fan choices. And you could choose, it had to be a canonical character, so you cannot pick an OC, but you could pick any canonical character along with any flag. And it could have been a repeat. Like I said, we had 2 Starlights, we had 2 Sunsets, and we had 2 Cadences. I didn't really want to repeat characters, else I would have chosen Luna, but I decided to go with Thorax, the King of the Changelings. Never really was bad to begin with, so I don't really call him as a villain, but he's adorable. He is our King Bug Moose, and I gave him the Progress Pride flag, because that is the other flag that I tend to fly around. That is essentially the flag for, representing the LGBTQ community as a whole, and I love it. And I love him because he is an adorable King Bug Moose. At one point, I had backed so many pins and so much money, I basically got to design one for free. I was already at that stage, that tier stage. I was like, you know what? Let's just make a pin. So I know not everyone likes thorax. A lot of people don't like the more pastel looking images of the reformed changeling, but I think he's really cute. And this group that I pulled off to the side, I'm not going to pick it up in part, excuse me, because I can't reach it, but it's 10 more thoraxes. Part of sponsoring a pin is you got 10 of the same pin. So I have 11 thoraxes total. And yes, the Hawaiian horse said we could do whatever we want with them. We can give them away, we can sell them, whatever. I would like to sell them, not, one, I will keep one, so it's with a set. And this is the whole set. This is the entire set of the Ponytail Pride pins. But I don't need 10 other thoraxes. So if you're interested, please let me know. I'll probably sell them for about $25 plus shipping. If you buy them from a Hawaiian horse, it's going to be $35 because he's one of the bigger pins. But I figured I'd give people a discount because you could also just buy from the source. But yeah, just let me know if you're interested in a thorax. I will hold him up one more time, and his picture will be in edits somewhere. Dang it. There we go. This. So yeah. If you want this adorable King Bug Moose with the Progress Pride, let me know, and he will be $25 plus shipping. Preferably those in the United States. If you're international, shipping will probably be a pain in the butt. But I don't know. I have not checked. But that is it. That is the Ponytail Pride campaign. I have a feeling that went faster than the other video because I was just blowing through everything instead of giving you lore. But that's fine. I hope you guys enjoy it. I've got a lot of my favorites tend to align with my favorite characters as well. I'm a fan of Twilight here. I made Thorax. I really like, I also like Nightmare Moon. I'm not a fan of the character as much as Luna, but I do like the colors. I really like Spike, and Spike does not get enough love. He was also not written very well in the show, but I really love him. I really love Zecora. I love I love the ace flag, or the asexual flag. I love those colors, and those are her colors. I also love the character. So there's quite a few here I really enjoy, but please tell me what your favorites were. I'm tired. My fan is running, and sounds like it's struggling, so I might need to hurry this up. I'm also really sweaty because I just got out of the gym, but I didn't want to change because I'm going to get sweaty again. So, yeah. You guys know the drill. If you like what I do, like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. And I do have some news here at the end. The first is I will be taking off November. I'm sorry. I've been exploding for the past, 2 months. I just got back from vacation last week in Wisconsin Dells. Had a fun time, a lot of walking, killed my thighs, but whatever. I lost 2 pounds. Good for me. But yeah, with November, again, I said that in the last video, I wasn't sure. I am going. Virtually every single weekend in November, I will be out of town somewhere. And I could shoot and edit my videos this weekend, next weekend. Actually, probably not next weekend. There might be something going on next weekend. I just don't have time, and I really just need to take a break. So for the month of November, I will not have videos at all. I'm really sorry for the, I think, 203 of you that watch me, and I appreciate that very much so. Thank you very much. But yeah, I'm just going to take that break, and I'll be back in December. Speaking of November, one of those weekends is Cider Fest, which is a big My Little Pony convention in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm going with some friends of mine. I'm debating on whether I want to take Alyss or not. It's a pony convention. She is not a pony, and nor is she she's a fox. There are no foxes in My Little Pony, like talking ones anywhere. They're like pet ones, but whatever. So I don't know if I'm going to take Alyss or not. It's not an anime convention. With anime conventions, you will see everything and anything dressed up at anime conventions. Everything from video game characters to anime characters to fursuiters to, freaking 7 Deadpools. So it makes more sense at the anime conventions because they kind of end up being more pop culture conventions at the time. But with My Little Pony, it's pretty strictly My Little Pony. I don't think they would not allow me to wear a fursuit. It would just be very out of place. I don't know if I'll take Alyss or not. Or if I do take her, I don't know if I'll wear her or not. It'll probably depend if I see other suitors, but that's something I'm still debating. But if you are at Cider Fest in Milwaukee, Wisconsin in the, I think, 3rd week of November, I guess please hit me up. I might have my ears and tail. I might walk around in that. I have no idea. Finally, the final week of November / early December is Midwest Fur Fest. So I will not be seeing, I won't be talking to you guys before MFF. I definitely plan to go. I definitely plan to take Alyss, barring something catastrophic happening to her. And if you do see this, please, say hi. Or if you see me in my ears and my tail, please say hi. I know I don't have that many followers, but if any of you are at MFF, it's a pretty big con. Please say hi to me, and hopefully I'll see you there. For December, I may do a video on Ciderfest. It'll depend on how it goes. It'll depend on how much content I have and what happened. I don't know if it would be one video or two. Again, I have to go and see what happens. But I plan to do that. It definitely wouldn't be Midwest Fur Fest for, well, yeah, it probably wouldn't be Midwest Fur Fest for December, because I would have just gotten done with it and I would have had to shoot it immediately. So Midwest Fur Fest will probably be January, but we'll see. I might do like a short or do a comment or whatever when I figure out what the heck I'm doing. I'm not really sure at this point. But until December, because I will be taking off, hopefully everyone is safe and happy and healthy, and yeah, keep on keeping on. If people still say that, I don't know if they do. I'm 37. I'm 37. I don't even know what people say today. But no, take good care of yourselves, and I will see you in a month. So until then, goodbye.